becomes one of the defining metaphors for permaculture is that of mycelium, fungal mycelium. Now, we all kind of know what a mushroom is. We forget maybe that, but they're just the fruiting bodies of the mass of these thread-like hyphae that penetrate our environment, that penetrate the soils, plants, trees. Fungi are a very important part of the matrix that holds together the natural world and helps to complete the nutrient cycles, to help convert dead things back into live things. An insight that Paul Stamets gives us in his studies is healthy topsoil might contain 8 miles of mycelium in a cubic inch. Think about that. Think about the complexity. Think about how that web of the fungal mass, just maybe a few microns thick, creates micropores, like little cavities, in which can live the bacteria, the nematodes, the protozoa, the microarthropods, the 4 trophic levels of life that was within the soil. The fungi interacting with, creating habitat for, and essentially building and holding soil. Now, this mycelium is made from a hard form of carbon. As these fungi live and die, as they move around through the soil, they become a primary vector to translate atmospheric carbon into the soil where it's stable and where it becomes an asset, and obviously helps reduce the carbon loading on the atmosphere. When the soil biology is in place, you do not need to add fertilizers. Healthy soil gives healthy plants. Healthy plants don't need pesticides. Just these ideas give us an insight into just how wrong our agricultural systems are. If we're ploughing, turning, compacting the soil, imagine what we're doing to the soil life within it. Imagine what we're doing to those 8 miles of fungal mycelium in a cubic inch of soil. Now, plants, to access the nutrients that they need to build relationships with these fungi. There are special kinds of fungi that live in partnership with the roots. They're called mycorrhizae, rhizae meaning roots, and they expand the surface area of the roots by maybe 1,000 times or more. And not only that, they help stabilize the soil and they exchange minerals for sugars with the plants. And when we have this healthy nutrient exchange going on within the soils, we don't need fertilizers, we get healthy plants, and we build carbon-rich soils. This is why these ideas are so important as we move into the 21st century. As we have to find organic solutions to our problems, and we have to find ways to translocate huge amounts of carbon from the atmosphere into the soil. We do it by teaming up with plants, and by teaming up with fungi, and by teaming up with the life in the soil. That's what permaculture is all about. That's what you're going to learn about on your PDC, on your permaculture design course. We're going to begin by unlocking the secrets of the natural world and then showing how through design we can build partnerships with these processes. Even if we feel disconnected from the natural world, we're actually not, because we're all living and breathing the same air, the same water, we're exchanging the same molecules through plants, through animals, through soils, endlessly in endless cycles. And that's how we get for life to go on, and that's how we get to find ways to be truly sustainable. The Sector 39 PDC is going to run for 24 weeks. There's a 3-hour session each week. Some are part of it a lecture, part of it a discussion. And you'll have chance, either physically or through the internet, to come and visit Trevlack Farm in Shropshire, or Permo Africa in Kenya, other locations in East Africa, to witness these things for yourself, to see how we do this and how to do this. And I tell you, I've been doing this for 30 years. I'm learning all the time. I feel like I'm almost at the beginning of a whole new cycle of learning. And I want to share that with you. And that's what our next PDC is really all about. And it's going to be great. And now's the time, guys. Now is the time. As we, with the 27th Climate Summit is already underway. We know we've got huge challenges in front of us. And we're only going to solve it not with technology. We're going to solve it by harmonizing with the natural world and realizing very, very powerful forces that are constantly regenerating and rebuilding. And that's what we're going to be doing on our PDC. So join us, Sector 39, starting from January. Thank you very much.